game. They need a tie. They need to tie this series up. They want to maintain and be alive. So here we go. Maharishi winning the face-off there after the battle with Tanks. Tanks will come top side and give it to Tom. Tom looking hard, but Fable is there defensively to protect Gandalf. And Maharishi will obtain possession, top side. Maharishi jogging around Tanks, shooting downwards to Carlito, but couldn't connect to the pass. As Gorilla will take it away and give it to Tom slowly at the bottom side of the crease. And Tom will bat it to pass it to himself as Maharishi will come behind. Tom, took it around, boosts behind and out of Gandalf, trying to find an offensive lane here. They have to do something to produce. And right now they need to produce something now with Tanks, and Tanks looks hard top side to hit, swings and a miss as Fable and Tanks will collect, and he'll juke around as Gorilla will pick it up. Gorilla batting it away as Reimer will make a positioning setup as Tom will take it away to threat agent territory, and Maharishi will look to give it away to Fable. Fable shoots an X to no one, but Maharishi will collect it here as they'll go boosting top side, bottom side actually, and Gorilla will bat it away and give it to no one to clear it to set up their defense again. Gandalf will come off the net as Carlito will strip it away from Tanks, as Carlito looking hard against Grimer, but nothing to connect. Tanks juking around, trying to kill time. Jukes makes forces to Carlito with a boost as Tom will take possession to Tanks as he looks hard to the bottom side. Spins, comes through all these defenders, and makes the score for the Korhal Warpigs 1-0. Gandalf says that was for you, Colin. I don't know what that means, but Fable giving it away to Maharishi as Maharishi will look hard for Carlito, but Gorilla will bat it off as he'll come behind the net of Reimer and give it away to Tom. Tom alone with the boost. He's looking hard at Gandalf to cross shot, but Gandalf's shield was there with his positioning. And Tanks will fall out behind Fable and Maharishi and will try to attempt to pass it here to Tom, but Maharishi will strip it from him and will set up an offensive play for the threat agents. Threat agents looking hard away from Tanks as Fable will pass it down to no one here as Tom will bat it away from Carlito, and Carlito will give it away to Tanks. Tanks spinning. His spins are unreal as Tanks will look hard from Fable and try to pass it to someone here. Tanks looking hard to something, but did not have time. Our timer starts now. Pause timer. We'll set this up soon to 30 seconds. Wait. It's a remake. They can use a remake. They haven't used a remake at all. I think Carlitos might be the one that's lagging. I will thrust this taco inside my mouth while I wait. Oh god, so good. Reaching the 1 minute mark soon. Alright. But Fable with the giving it away to Maharishi. Maharishi looking to find something here. We'll pass it top side, and Tanks will take it away. As Tanks will spin around all these players, Tanks with these spins, but it will cost him as Fable will take possession top side in Korhal territory. As Tom, Gorilla will set up the defensive play. Cross shots from the boost, but Reimer was there to make the stop, and we'll give it away to Gorilla. I think they're going to kill their dome time. As Gorilla will pass it downward to Tom. Tom looking hard for Tanks as Maharishi, and Tanks with the puck loses it. Could be dangerous. It's Carlito versus Tanks. And Tanks with the puck. He shoots, and Fable will bat it off. As he'll try to make an attempt with Fable and Mahar, but the Korhal defense is there as Gorilla will bat it away for Reimer. Carlito with the puck, third man, will shoot it top side to Fable as Tom will strip it away from him, and he'll outlet pass it back to Fable to set up another threat agent offense. As Tanks will strip it from him, top side, and passes it to Tom. Tom will look hard to Tanks, but then couldn't connect in time. As Gandalf prematurely boosts out to make a save, as Tanks, losing it to Fable with 7 seconds left of the first period, will look hard at Reimer. Reimer trying to make something here, but then his boost was failed as Korhal defense was there. Tom with the crown, 1 assist, 8 passes, with Tanks with the only goal, with the help of Tom, leads this game 1-0. Very, very close. Very, very fair. But they may need to maintain possession or add more points to their side if they want to tie the series up 1-1. Maharishi giving it away to Fable. Fable, top side, will shoot down for Maharishi. Maharishi will shoot at the top post, but then Tanks was there to make a save. I guess they miscommunicated when it came to goalie positioning. And Tanks says no mercy. Gorilla giving it away to himself backboards as Carlito will try to attempt to steal it from him. Will remain third man with Carlito trailing him as he goes behind the net of Reimer. Reimer not concentrating enough with his positioning, but Maharishi will grab it in threat agent territory as he will try to find a passing lane for his own team. He gives it away to Carlito. He jukes around Tanks, but Tanks will strip it away. Tanks, he's looking hard top side, gives it to Tom, but couldn't connect. But Tom making an opportunity here. Shoots with all the click battles. Makes the lead 2-0 for the Warpigs. Valiant effort by Tom, HTCP, to keep their hopes alive to tie this series up and to have a real showdown against the Marsar threat agents. Tom losing it to Fable. Fable looking topside for Carlito probably, or Maharishi. Defense is there. Carlito shooting behind the net. I mean, not shooting behind the net, shooting behind Reimer after his own click battle. Causes the Korhal Warpigs a goal. Now it's back to a 1-point lead. Korhal has to be very conservative, and it is a legal pause. And they will have to unpause it as Tanks will maintain possession. Fable. What? It's a 1 minute mark. 1 minute left. Could be some latency issues from the threat agents. It seems shot counts are pretty good. 4-3. 1 for Marsara and 2 for Korhal. Korhal has to play conservative if they want to maintain the lead and be aggressive at the right moments. Well, Tanks will maintain possession. Fable on the net of Gandalf. Fable looking hard with Tom, boosts down, shoots, but Tom was there defensively as Maharishi will grab it and try to set up the offense for the threat agents in Korhal territory. Marsara looking to perfect a 2-game lead while Reimer bats it down, almost left the gap open, and there is some latency going on here. A lot of latency going on. They have to pause. Someone has to pause it based on who has possession, so Tom still has a chance to score if needed, as Fable will bat it away. Someone has to maintain possession if they want to make a pause. And they're forcing a remake. I will pause it myself. It's at 2. I'm gonna say Okay. Looks like there's gonna be a red red light. Looks like there's gonna be a remake. I gotta see Reimer. Second period, 2:02, so that means it's 122 seconds. These are your stats. 122 seconds. Let's see, it was perfect. Korhal, Sullivan, which is actually Zachary, is in that. No more Carlito. Looks like Carlito has some lag issues on East. That's very interesting. As Tom will take possession here, and he will hold off the time, so he'll give it away and give it to Gorilla to set up an offensive play. But Maharishi will maintain possession and give it to Fable. Fable, looking high and mighty, top side, will boost down, trying to open up a lane here for Maharishi with a one-timer, but Tanks was there for the defensive play, as he'll strip it away. But Maharishi will spat it back to his own possession and go top side, as Tanks is trailing him to take it away. As Sullivan will take possession, Sullivan fighting against Tanks, had an open gap, but Reimer comes back in position, but Tom, now with the puck, facing against Fable, looks high and mighty, top side, but Gandalf's shield was there to make this play, and the threat agents will give it to Maharishi, as he'll come top side of his court, and pass it below to Fable. Fable, looking hard for a one-timer, bottom side to creep up to Reimer for that little gap that he almost put out there, but his shield was there to make a save. Good reaction time. As Tom versus Tanks, he looks hard for Tanks. Tanks boosting bottom, but the defense is there for the threat agents, as Tanks and Tom will try to set up their defensive play, as the threat agents will come crossing sides, as Zachary will juke around, looking hard at Gorilla, juking against everybody here. Maharishi, but Tom stripping it off, and there you have it. Score is still 2-1. With Reimer with the crown, with the attempted save that he had, 3 saves, adding on to the additional 5 or 6 he had last period from the other game. And Gandalf finally taking a save after that 33% debut from the first period. But folks, it's third period. Korhal has to be conservative if they want to win this period. This game. But Sara will not answer so valiantly with their tactics. Tom, passing it top side to Gandalf. Gandalf will take it away. That's a boost top side and pass it to Sullivan. Sullivan will give it away to Maharishi, as Maharishi will look to pass it to Fable. Fable versus Gorilla, as the threat agents are trying to set something here, as Tanks will strip it away. Tanks by himself, he's looking hard, he's looking deep, he shoots, bottom side, net was open, it finally connected, which makes the lead 3-1. They might need another one for a dagger, because it's still early in the third period. Gorilla versus Fable, as Fable will bat it down to Maharishi. Maharishi will look around to give it to Sullivan, but couldn't connect. But Tom trying to give it to Gorilla. Puck is still loose and slippery, but Tanks and Maharishi will try to fight it off, as Tanks will remain possession at the bottom side as he looks hard. He looks for the top cross shot, but the angle wasn't there, as Gandalf somehow comes off the net dangerously, but gives it to Fable. Sullivan with the puck now, against Gorilla defense, looking hard against the Warpigs, but then shoots, and Reimer makes a save, but Maharishi will try to make another attempt again with Sullivan. Sullivan, shooting it to nobody at the bottom side in Warpig territory. We'll give it to Fable, as Gorilla will take it away and clear it in the top side of the court. Gorilla, batting it down, will try to give it away to someone here, as Tom will take it. Tom looks for some help. He'll look away, as he'll try to clear it off and give it to Gandalf, as Gandalf will come off the net once again, as Sullivan will face Gorilla. Reimer with the shield just in the nick of time, Selikin was trying to shoot top side, but Maharishi with the puck now, giving it to Fable. Fable trying to break through this Korhal defense, but Korhal defense is too strong as Tom will clear it away into Marsar Threat Agent territory. Giving it to nobody except for Maharishi. Maharishi is looking for a lane for a pass. He's looking hard, but then Tanks was there to make the defensive play, but Gorilla will bat it away just in case for insurance policies. As he'll bat it behind the net of Reimer. And they are trying to kill this time with 1 minute and 48 seconds left, but Tanks will defensively make another play. He'll wait to pass it to Tom after Selikin attempt to YOLO boost, as Tom will lose it to Maharishi. Maharishi looking hard at Selikin or himself. Got a cross shot, but Tanks was there to make this. Tanks and Reimer actually was there to make the save. As Tanks versus Fable. And Fable will try to clear it off as a third man. Will give it away to Gorilla. Gorilla looking hard for someone here. As he'll take possession time off the clock and give it to Tanks. Tanks killing time himself. Trying to return the favor for what Maharishi did during game 1. As I give it away to Tom, and Tom will look hard at Gandalf. Gandalf, not budging at all, makes Tom lose the puck to Selikin and Maharishi, as Selikin will try to find a lane to Fable or himself. He's looking hard, but Tom will strip it away. Tom, batting it off with 48 seconds left of the third period. Maharishi is trying to find some life in here. He's looking hard, but Tanks will bat it down. As Tanks will try to kill the clock himself and try to force another goal or a dagger. He looks hard. He's fighting against his threat agent defense as he takes the puck again from Maharishi. He looks, he shoots, but Fable is there defensively. Tick-tock for the threat agents, but Korhal is trying to remain strong here for their first win of this game. As Fable will come hard, but Maharishi, no Gorilla, defensively will clear it away with all the acrobat work that he's performed. Gorilla and Tom trying to maintain possession of the puck will clear it off with 10 seconds left. And Korhal, I believe, will win this if Selikin and Threat Agents will make something here. And yes, they will win the game 1, game 2. Tying this series up. Reimer with the 100% added to 75 in game 1. 66 with the 33 from Gandalf in period 1. A lot of possession time still favoring the threat agents, but Korhal took some of it off from them on their own hands to take a lot of steals. 6 steals from Tanks, 2 from Tom, 3 from Gorilla. They really worked hard to get their answer, and the answer has been met to tie this series up 1-1. A lot